Hello friends, how are you? So last time we have seen the functions of plasma proteins, in which we have seen the general functions of plasma proteins. Today I am going to take about the albumin. If a question is asked in the examination, mention the functions of albumin. So this is a very important question from the point of the examination. So you have to write in the examination. See my lecture till last because it is very important from the point of the examination for medical, BDS and all branches of the medical science. So here this question is asked generally in the examination. Many times this question is asked. So here the answer of this will be the functions of albumin. Now you have to write the functions. Here you should know that it is albumin. So this albumin is responsible for osmotic pressure, and it maintains osmotic pressure both in extracellular, extravascular and intravascular fluids. So here the osmotic pressure is maintained by albumin. Now the another important function of this albumin is it maintains blood volume. Maintains blood volume by retaining the fluid in the capillaries. So here this is also one of the important function of the albumin. Now the another function is that it maintains acid base balance, means the pH of the fluid, pH. Albumin is responsible for the transportation of substances. The substances includes bilirubin, fatty acids, drugs, dyes, hormones, etc. So albumin is responsible for the transportation toward the liver, or these substances are transported toward the liver. The another important function of this albumin is nutritive function. Nutritive function. This function is responsible for the degradation of protein into amino acid which are required by the tissues. Whenever the amino acids are needed by the tissues, then it is supplied after the breakdown. So this nutritive function is carried out by the albumin. And here you should know that These are the some important functions made in the body by the albumin. Now you should know that the two conditions are there, or we can say the interpretation of this albumin in the body. First one is hypoalbuminemia. Hypoalbuminemia means the presence of albumin in less amount, means rather than the normal range, it will be lowered in the body. And the another one is hyperalbuminemia. So these are the interpretation of the albumin in the body. Hypoalbuminemia, hyperalbuminemia, decreased level are seen, increased levels. So here hypoalbuminemia occurs in various conditions. For example, malnutrition. What happens in this malnutrition? The impairment of protein breakdown will be there. So there will be no proper breakdown of protein in malnutrition. This is the first point. Second point is that the availability of amino acids decreased. Third one, synthesis of albumin lowered, or you can say affected. So these are the some points under the malnutrition. The hypoalbuminemia condition will be due to impairment of protein breakdown. Okay, availability of amino acid decreases, synthesis of albumin affected. Then second one is that is called as nephrotic syndrome. This is also one of the condition of hypoalbuminemia, and in this what are the points here? This is due to the proteinuria. Proteinuria means protein will be excreted in the urine. That is said to be proteinuria. Second one is less amount of albumin present in the serum or blood. That is less means less than 1 or less than 1 gram percent, and 5 gram percent of the albumin will be lost. So here you should know the normal range of albumin is 3.5 to 6 gram percent. So here in this condition, nephrotic syndrome, that less amount of albumin present in serum, less than, or you can say that 1 gram of albumin is present. Now the third condition is called as the cirrhosis of liver. Cirrhosis of liver. In this condition, what will be there? First point is that lowered serum albumin, sometimes less than 1 gram percent, And the second point is that albumin in blood or serum is lowered. So these are the important points. For first one is malnutrition, nephrotic syndrome second, and then cirrhosis of liver. These are all conditions under the hypoalbuminemia. Hypoalbuminemia means the decreased level of albumin is seen. Now we'll come to know the hyperalbuminemia. In hyperalbuminemia, we can see that first one is this hyperalbuminemia is seen in the hyperalbuminemia condition is seen due to the dehydration, acute dehydration. And here in this less than 1 gram% of albumin is present, but the significant is not known. So here this in acute dehydration, the hyperalbuminemic condition is seen. Now we'll see the anal albuminemia. Anal albuminemia. This is a genetic condition. Means that hereditary condition. In hereditary condition, anal albuminemia is seen here. Then you should know that here also the less amount of albumin is present, less than 1 gram% of albumin is present. So these are the conditions in which the albumin level decreases and increases. Decreases in hypoglycemia and increases in decrease in hypoalbuminemia and increase in hyperalbuminemia. So friends, this is one of the important question from the point of the examination. Mention the different functions which are carried out in our body by albumin. So you have to write in such a manner, and if you like my lecture, share it to the other student and subscribe it. Thank you very much.